Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm Canon EOS photographer RandallMRueff. Today is Monday, January the 11th, 2016 AD. In this video, I want to compare the Canon EOS-1D X, which is the current flagship, to the EOS-1D X MarkII, or more likely, what we think it's going to have and how likely it is to have those features. Normally at the end of January, Canon announces stuff at a photo show or several photo shows, and we expect the same will probably happen this year as well. But until then, and especially since Nikon has released two new cameras, or at least information about the two new cameras, the 5D and I think it's a 500, something like that. Anyway, two new cameras that's coming out pretty soon, especially the 5D, which is their high-end camera. I thought it would be appropriate to go into what we think is going to be on the 1D X MarkII. So let's get started. First of all, it's probably going to look pretty much the same, except here it'll say MarkII, or down here it'll say MarkII, more than likely. Again, this is just speculation. Specifications. Single lens reflex, of course. I don't think they're going to go to mirrorless. It'll be nice if they did, but they're not going to, I don't think. Dual CF cards. It could be CF cards. Could be XQD cards. Could be one of each. I seriously doubt it's one of each. Could be two of each. But more than likely, it's either going to be dual CF or dual XQD. They could, if they really wanted to, they could maybe make room for two of each kind, two CFs and two QXDs. But again, I'm thinking it's either going to be two CFs or two XQDs, or they may have an option where you can buy, like the Nikon, where you can buy the CF or you can buy the XQD card slot, and you can pull that slot out of there and replace it with if you have the QXD, you can replace it with the CF, or if you have the CF, you can replace it with an XQD. Whereas, in other words, whatever's built in the part where the cards go in is removable and can be replaced with a different kind of card reader. So that would be cool. Or they might go the route of having two different cameras, having one that does CF cards and one that does XQD cards. Personally, I like the idea of being able to have it where you could remove the card inside the camera and switch it with either a CF or XQD cards. That's a cool idea, like Nikon has done. But either way, we don't know. Only time will tell. The XQD cards are about 25% faster from what I've seen. So there might be a reason to go to the XQD cards. Will they stick with the CF cards? I don't know. Only time will tell. Image format will probably, I'm assuming it's going to be full frame as always. EF mount, of course, probably said it'd be the same. Same thing with the lenses. Image sensor. Here's the big question. How big will the megapixels be? It's a good question. Of course, it'll have a self-cleaning cleanser. It's going to be as good as, if not better than, the current when it comes to low light. Recording system. The RAW is probably going to be as good or better. The JPEG is going to be as good or better. As far as some technical information, we'll just have to wait and see. White balance, I assume it's going to be pretty similar to what it is now. Viewfinder, more likely about the same. There could be some changes or upgrades, but I seriously doubt it. Here's where we'll probably have some upgrades, and that is the autofocus system. 61 points right here, autofocus. That will probably be increased, I would imagine, to at least 100, if not 125 or something around that nature. I don't know exactly, just speculating, but I'm going to say it's going to be at least 100 autofocus points. Could be more, could be less. So only time will tell. Exposure control, pretty much the same thing, except your ISO range is going to be extended. More either stay the same or be extended. Shutter, pretty much the same. Speed lights, yeah, pretty much the same. Drive system, that may be completely different. Maybe you should upgrade, depending on how many frames per second. Live view functions, probably be increased or made better. Video shooting, assuming, and there's a lot of people assuming there's going to be 4K in this camera. How good a 4K and what frame rates we don't yet know. So that we'll have to wait on that. More than likely, it makes sense that it's going to be 4K video. Could it be 5K or 6K? Yeah, it could be. Do I expect that? No, not really. LCD monitor. Could that be replaced with something better than an LCD? You know, it's like a actual some kind of video display. I think would be nice. We'll have to wait and see. Playback, pretty similar, the same. Image protection, erase. I imagine it's going to be the same. Direct printing, the same or better. Digital print order format, that's probably going to be about the same or better. Direct image transfers, again, the same or better. Customization. I imagine it's going to be able, you're going to be able to customize the things in a similar or same way that you were before. Interface, hopefully it's going to be improved. Power source, the battery. Of course, you always want the battery to last longer. That goes without saying. The number of shots to be improved. So, how much if they're going to upgrade the battery, and if so, how much, and in what way, only time will tell. Let's see, where was I? Dimensions and weight. I would imagine it's going to be about the same size. It may be a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe approximately the same, or a little bit more or less when it comes to weight as well. I wouldn't imagine it's going to be too much bigger or too much smaller. It's probably going to be around the same size. The difference is going to be the difference of the camera is probably more likely going to be what's inside. So, 32 degrees, which is freezing, to 140 degrees. I have seen people using it in temperatures above 140 degrees, like out in the desert. But 32 degrees is pretty cold. That's freezing, so I can understand why they say even if it does work below freezing, I don't think they're going to say it, because that way, if it freezes or something goes wrong, they can say, well, we told you not to take it below 32. Humidity range, 85% or less, which is, when you think about it, a lot. So, those are some of the things we're expecting, or I'm expecting, in the 1D X MarkII. Let's talk about, since we're here, this is what's in the box for the 1D X. And when it comes to the 1D X MarkII, I would have estimated this is pretty much going to be the exact same thing. Of course, it's going to be the 1D X MarkII body. The eye cups, which isn't shown, it's pretty much going to be the same eye cup, approximately as what it is now. The battery pack may be improved. It may only charge one battery at a time. It may charge two, it may charge 3 or 4. Who knows? I don't know. More than likely, it's going to be a double charger like it is now. It would be nice, in my opinion, if, since you got a battery charger that charges 2 batteries, if they supplied 2 batteries, that would be nice. But they'll probably just supply one. Neck strap, cable protector, AV cable, USB. The solutions disk will just be updated software, which most people don't even use. I do keep it in my CD bags in case I need it, but I use Adobe Photoshop, so I really don't use their software. It is kind of nice though to have the software instruction manual available on CD, so you can download it to your computer and have it available. That's always nice. Let's see. The EOS-1D X has 2 brochures about it that you can download from Canon.com or from U.S.A.Canon.com. 1D X MarkII will probably have the same or similar instruction manual or quick reference guide. I would imagine that'll be the same too. So we talked about the features. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about features. Brilliant sensor, supercharged processor. 1D X goes all the way from low of 50 to a high of 51,200 native, or high of 204,800. Now, will 1D X MarkII go above and below that? Probably. How high or how low? Who knows? Dual digit 5. The new one will probably have dual digit 7s plus a digit 5, or digit 6, excuse me. Because normally it has, for example, 1D X has dual digit 5 plus a digit 4. So the new one will probably have a dual digit 7 plus a digit 6. But it could have 3 digit 7s, but I seriously doubt it. Autofocus points, we talked about this earlier. The 1D X has 61. The 1D X MarkII will probably have, in my estimation, about probably 100, or give or take. Time will tell. Intelligent exposure, yeah, same as always. Sophisticated HD recording. The only question is how high and how many frames per second will it be? Will it be 4K? More than likely. And at 4K, is that raw 4K or compressed 4K? And how many frames per second, etc., etc. A lot of information we just don't know yet. But I'm sure that it will be improved over the 1D X, because the 1D X doesn't even do 4K. Large formats, pictures, same or better. Phenomenal build quality. Canon makes great stuff when it comes to these high-end cameras. I have no doubt it will be the same when it comes to that. Do everything it does now, plus be better. Intelligent viewfinder. I mean, a lot of really neat features. Screen with a view. 3.2 inches for the 1D X. How large will the one for the 1D X MarkII be? Don't know. Could it be larger than 3.2? Yeah, of course. Only time will tell. In my opinion, these buttons right here could be removed either to the side or done away with completely, and then put on screen and allow more room for the screen. Are they going to do that? Probably not. They might. They could. Who knows? Only time will tell. Ergonomics, all kinds of buttons and places where your hands can reach easily. They've done some great improvements with that. Wild transmitter and GPS. Hopefully both of those will be built in. I'm hoping. GPS built in, yes. File transfer built in. Wi-Fi built in. Wi-Fi built in would be awesome too. Additional features. Ultra fast shutter lag time. Probably be increased. Built-in chromatic aberration. Built-in will be better. Multiple exposure meaning, etc., etc. I don't really care about that. At least not. So a lot of really nice features. Talking about the brochures, specifications, what's in the box. Of course, Canon's won all kinds of neat little awards that people who are really in the photography world have given it great. Of course, it costs a lot, but you get a lot of that money. Of course, there's all kinds of supplies and accessories you can get for the camera. Adapters, chargers, battery grips, cables, cords, controllers, dioptric lenses for your eye to put over the eyepiece. So if you have glasses or real serious prescriptions, you can use that. focusing screens, GPS receivers, straps of all kinds, viewing accessories, wireless file transmitters, you name it. I can go into each of these individually, but I'm not going to take the time to do it because there's a lot of stuff that you can add onto this camera, and the 1D X Mark II, I'm sure, will be no exception. The big question is, what will it be when it comes to price? The 1D X is currently at $4,500, $4,600. I saw it the other day on another store for $4,000. Although if I was going to buy it, I'd probably spend the extra $500 and $600 and get it at B&H or Amazon, somewhere I know that's reputable. This other place I've never heard of. Not to say that they're not legit. It just I would prefer to get it someplace like B&H, which is highly respected, or Amazon, somewhere that's, a reputable company. That's not going to screw you over. It's a great looking camera. And I expect the 1D X Mark II will be. But that's a rundown of what the 1D X has and what we hope the 1D X Mark II will have. So until next time, I'm Canon EOS-1D for RandallMRueff, and thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless you. And as always, keep taking those pictures. Bye.